Good afternoon once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my least favourite track, my least successful track, and the track that hosts the next round, round 9 of the WRL Season 6 Austrian Grand Prix. This is Spielberg, and this is qualifying. Not a bad lap time actually.
You've just put in the fastest lap. Good job.
We go provisional pole, but we know we can go 2 tenths faster, so we're pushing on this second set of ultra softs. But make a little mistake and find the gravel that I've been finding quite a lot in practice. So we won't be improving because we only have the 2 sets of ultras. That will be pole position though, with HSV joining me in the front row, Waffles and Cena behind us on the next row. 1 qualifier on the super softs, maybe going for a 1-stop. That was Danny, and of course our lap was warning free. So onto the grid, and the lights are out. Really good start, possibly on best of the season, and that should see us leading into and out of turn 1. Hopefully no one dive bombs. Yep, very clean, and we maintain the lead of this Austrian Grand Prix. We have an 8/10 lead over HSV, who comes with us, but we have a big gap back to 3rd position, so we made a massive headway in that first stint. He didn't pass me though, and then into the pits we came, line astern. McLaren versus Ferrari, and Ferrari win the pit stop battle. We try and catch back up with the fastest lap, and we're starting to put him under pressure now. He has a bit of a lock-up, noting of course he's on the soft compound tyre, I'm on the super soft, so this is the stint where I must get in front and start to pull a little bit of a gap if possible. He holds on to the lead through there though, but we're much closer, and into the last corner. This could be a good setup for a run down the DRS straight. Let's see, yes, we're pulling in into the first turn. He does not defend, and down the inside we go into the lead. He's very close though, so he might have a run up to turn 2. Have to stay on board here and see what happens. Yeah, he's starting to pick up that slipstream, and we're going to outbrake him here. We leave him space on the inside. Should get good traction there though. Yeah, good racing by HSV to leave us space on the outside there though. I know a lot of people would not do that. Now behind his teammate who's still yet to pit, that's Danny Rocks, and she looks like she might be coming to the same move down into turn 1. Indeed, yes. So she led the race for a little bit, but it was time to get through. HSV is, of course, teammate right behind as well. He'll want to get past as soon as possible to catch up to the battle for the lead. We've got Kid Bias here in the lap Renault. Looking back, there's a little bit of contact as HSV comes around the outside of his teammate. That will allow my teammate through.
We're considering switching to an alternate strategy. Do you want to change or stick to plan A?
That little mistake at that last turn, so easy to do if you get onto that curve, allows HSV back into the lead. But a couple of laps later he does the same for me as he goes wide at turn 1. So that worked out evenly somehow. Into the pits we come for our final stop onto the soft compound.
Release.
And have to once again pass Danny. She's made her 1 pit stop onto the softs as well, and will have undercut us slightly in that phase where she was on the newer tyre for a bit longer. In the pits you can see position 2 and position 1, that's Cena there, and then HSV, so they both pit on the same lap to go to the end, presumably on super softs for both of them, and we have a 4-second gap with 8 laps to go. With 2 laps to go, that's down to around a second, and Kart Dude also is with HSV.
This is your final lap of the race.
So out of nowhere, the winner of the Australian Grand Prix has inserted himself into this battle for the win, and with 1 lap to go, both of those guys are certainly within range. We may have to do a bit of defending here, so let's see what happens. We follow the track, and there's our 1 defensive move. This was complained about a little bit after the race. And now we move on into turn 2. Look how close they are though. Again, this straight is a little bit curved, so we follow the track. Let's see if we make a defensive move. There it is to the inside, and then come back towards the racing line. That is legal as far as I'm aware. And no move on. So it's still McLaren, Ferrari, Toro Rosso.
The tank is empty.
Concerns over fuel, possibly for all 3 of us. This is a mental into the race. Can I finally win an Austrian Grand Prix? This would be, of course, my first in WRL, my first at 50% in any league. We've got 2 corners to go. These are the ones that effectively made me lose out every time on F1 2014 with the wheel advantage. No wheel advantage for anyone at this point, and in fact, HSV goes wide, kart to come through to second. Heartbreak for the Ferrari driver, who could easily have won this race on his pace. The battles are not over though. Look at the action here between Waffles and Danny. My girlfriend seems to have a puncture but is driving really fast, so I guess that's just a bit of a glitch there. And just holds on to fourth in front of Waffles. That one stop, very impressive from the Ferrari driver. And there you go. A victory in Austria. That's certainly been a long time coming. See you guys next time in Great Britain.